win, bracket 2. Big win for Bill Anderson, left lane, 680 right on the 680 dial in. Dead fourth, an 023 light, that's a 27 pack, getting him into round 4. Here's Don Oliver, Making Memories Race Team, Monte Carlo from Brethren, 746 dial in. Take on Bill Reno, the 69 Firebird. Alger. We've got a dead heat off line, 75 to a 71. They win for the right lane. So Bill Reno moving on. He was 726 on the 710. Next up, Dave McChesney, Team High Precision Plymouth out of Saginaw, Duster, 665 dial-in. Andrew Heining, 74 Dart Sport out of Traverse City with a 706. 55 cars, first round, we're down to 21 here in round 3. It's going to be a win for Dave McChesney. McChesney moving on with a 36 tree, 666-0 on the 665. 009 red for Heining. Here's Don Heinzer. Don Jr. out of Grand Rapids, Minnesota. 66 El Camino. In memory of Peck Brothers Racing. He dials a 720. Taking on Kate Brookshire. The John 316 Dodge Stealth. The 602 dial in. Kate Brookshire. Takes the win by a 10th. The Dodge Stealth heads to round 4. Advanced Juniors round 3 to the stage lanes. Advanced Juniors round 3, bring them up. Here's Bill Fluette, Monte Carlo SS 86 for Grand Traverse Family Chiropractic. Taking on Tim Heining, Harrison Dodge Dart for Team Northwood. On the 773 as the right lane broke out, 718. 12 thou stripe, left lane got the win. Another extremely close one. Here's Bob Wilson, 82 S10 from Coltnish for Gino Sports Bar, Thompsonville. Take on Kyle Kidder, 79 Camaro for Kidder Electric, Kirby's Backhoe, Northwest Contracting, Northern End Lawn Maintenance. Racing in number 4, Corey Gunter, Father Son Racing. Right lane as the left lane broke out. Kyle Kidder heads to round 4. Once again, we need Advanced Juniors, round 3, last call. Advanced Juniors, round 3, last call, please. Bob Vandewater, your featured car at next week's 23rd annual Mopars Against the World. Posters, t-shirts, hoodies. 682 for the racer out of Cadillac in the 71 Challenger. Mopar versus Pontiac. Perry Daniels, 85 Trans Am from South Boardman. A 648 dial-in. Red light on the Mopar. It's going to be a win for Perry Daniels. Daniels 649 and 106. Moving on, here's David Evans and Al McChesney. Evans left lane, Monte Carlo out of Benzonia, 791 dial-in. Take on Al McChesney. Freeland, 67 Belvedere 2. Team High Precision. Hikus Performance Lane, 631. 1.6 handicap start here for the Chevy Monte Carlo. 24 tree left side. Double boom. 6 This is going to be a win for Team High Precision. 810 thou stripe. Wind going right lane 632 with a 1 at 104 miles per hour. difference at the finish line. The left lane actually broke out and didn't get there first. Here's Jake Foster out of White Cloud, 63 Chevy 2 with a 613 dial-in. Ronnie Greaves, 68 Dart from Gladwin, 787 dial. Nice light, 26 for Greaves. Left lane, not a 26, he's 80. Out in front though, Graves broke out. It's going to be a win for Foster. Foster takes it. He's 2/10 off the dial and looked like he might have left in second gear.
Gary Bowman didn't make the call.
So Gary Bowman unable to make the call here. How many cars were we supposed to have? 21, only 20 showed, but we were going to take the bye run away from Chad Britnell, so a free pass here for Mike Stokes. His opponent, Gary Bowman, unable to make the call. On the 544, broke out by 17 foul, but got a win due to his opponent unable to make the call. And a bye run here for Chad Britnell. We got our juniors coming up next. I believe it's a semi-final round. Quarterfinal round matchup coming up.
That was actually a front run, even though we had a single pass because Melissa's the lead international.
Oh, she's going. We got five. We got four.
I'm ready.
We got four.
Missing one?
Missing Ian.
It's right there.
He's right there.
If you can't see the track, that means you need to restart your Facebook app. Or tilt your phone sideways. If you can't see the track, that means you need to restart your Facebook app. Or tilt your phone sideways. know, guys, some weird glitch on Facebook. I don't know what the deal is. Zoomed out all the way. I don't know, you better call Facebook because my phone's, I don't know, I got it zoomed out all the way completely. I know what you're talking about because I'm looking at another phone. Here we go, Isaac Mikas, Mikas Junior Drag Strut of Bear Lake, 892 dial in. Taking on John Root, 2014 American on a man. Advanced Juniors round 3 action, intentionally fits Pro Trophy. May left by Kevin Stojkovic, hold on to the bye run. He had a broke run last round. Kevin Stojkovic, Pro Trophy, round 3, bring him up. Isaac Mikas goes red. Also left lane out of Manton, 797 dial in. Taking on Carly Byrne out of Bear Lake. My phone. I got it zoomed out all the way. I know what you're talking about. Carly's toy too, actually. 12-year-old. That was 1036. Again, Pro Trophy racers, Pro Trophy Bergamo, round 3. And for the left lane, Leah Helsel moving on. Into Byron. There's Leah Helsel out of Byron. Leah Helsel with a 046 will have a bye run to the final. Getting 46 on the tree, 804 on the flat dial in. There's some kind of weird Facebook glitch. My phone is zoomed out 100%, so I have no idea why it's doing that. It's nothing I'm doing, guys. Well, it's actually working now, though. I'm sitting here watching it on another phone. Looks good on this phone. All right, here we go, round number 3. 26 racers remain. How many were there first round in Pro Trophy?
69.
69 entries. First round Pro Trophy, we're down to 26 here in round 3. Mandy Stevens from Coatmish, 742 dial-in for the Mustang. For Stokes Auto Repair, Coatmish Pro Hardware. Taking Reggie Ernst, the Lighton 71 Nova, 781 dial-in. Nova goes red, it's going to be a win for Mandy. Breaking out by 8 thou, but getting a win because the 041 red bulb went on for Reggie. There's Bill Fluette 86 Monte Carlo SS for Grand Traverse Family Chiropractic, 773 dial-in. Stokes Auto. Also helping out there, Corey Thompson, 06 Charger. He goes double 01 red. Win for Bill Fluette with 100 light. 69 entries. First round Pro Trophy. We're down to 26 here in round 3. Mandy Stevens from Coatmish, 742 dial-in for the Mustang. For Stokes Auto Repair, Coatmish Pro Hardware. There we go. Shut the other live feed on. John Circa, Ben Dyer, next pair here. John Circa takes the win with the 111 light run, the 754 on the 45, 800 margin of victory going to the Pops Loose Moose Camaro. Here's Travis Martlin, a 707 dial for the S10. Tim Heineck, 74 Dart. Team No Tread, 718. About heads up here, just 1100 separating these two. Martlin on a double breakout. Left lane 706 at 94 miles per hour. 5,000 stripe, double breakout win going to the Chevy. There's Phil Anderson, 79 Pontiac Phoenix from Maple City, a 679 dial-in. Got Emily Fluette, 84 Monte Carlo. Lane Plum and Heat, 898 dial-in. 31 on the tree to a 57. 300's advantage going Chevrolet, wing lane for the Chevy, right side. 898 right on the dial, dead 2 at 75 miles per hour. David Evans, left lane, 72 Monte Carlo out of Benzonia, 790 dial-in. Nugent's Ace Hardware, Fortress Security, Ken Bigelow, 85 S10, Cadillac. Bigelow Exteriors and Supply, 680 dial-in. $100 light right side. That's not going to do him any favor. Evans all over this one. 018 tree runs a 792.4 on the 790 dial. 42 back there, getting the win for Davey. Left lane 33 altered out of Cadillac, Kevin Green for Pizza Plus, 605 dial-in. Taking on Ty Hamilton, 2000 ZX12 Kawasaki out of Thompsonville, 1200 Cow. For Coatmish Hardware, 620 dial-in, Hikus Performance side. Left lane goes in jump. Got there first by 2,000, broke out by 300s. Here's Melissa Wood, 83 Eagle out of Manistee. And 848 dial-in the Woodstar Forestry Lane. AMC Eagle. Taking on Louis Gravel, 72 Maverick from Reed City, a 655 dial-in for the Ford. for identical reaction times, but it was the right lane running the number. Left lane did not run a number. Kyle Kidder, left side, Benzie Camaro, 79, in memory of Corey Gunther. Father and son racing, dial 726 here in the Woodstar lane. And Carl Simpson, 85 Blazer, out of Manistee, 890 dial in right side. Bracket one, ready? Is there any on the east side? Pro Systems bracket one, round three, bring them. Pro Systems bracket one, round three. 10 cars left. The Rockets of Byron Older. Left lane taking the win in that last pair. Here's David Osborne and Cody Marlatt. Osborne on a Bear Lake Saddle Up Gas and Grocery 67 Camaro. Wild Child 2 taking on Cody Marlatt, 74 Vega from Bailey, 677 complete auto repair. Win lane going David Osborne, left lane dead 5. 719 with a 5 at 98 miles per hour takes the win by 700ths. At 98 miles per hour, David Osborne moves on. What'd you say? Talking to yourself? Bob Bush in left lane, 75 Malibu from Whitehall, 903 dial on Woodstar side. And on the Mopar right lane, Tom Hansen from Branch, 74 Dart, 844 dial in. 61 for Bush. 123 for Hansen. The win for Bob Bush in left lane on a double breakout. He's under by 2, right lane under by 6. Hundredths. Bushin moving on. Double breakout. Here we go. Buick versus Ford in this pair. Jim Evans. Left lane, the Buick. 71 Skylark. Out of Benzonia. We're supposed to have 24 that round?
No, we're supposed to have 26. And 2 of these, 3 in each.
Still missing 2 cars. Pro Trophy last call. Right lane, Kevin Stojkovic takes the win. He's the Byron Older.
Travis. Travis is here.
Well, the bonus is back here.
Travis and Bowman, are they still in?
Bowman is not.
No, Travis already left. The bonus is right there.
Tim Steinbach. And Louis from Belvedere. And Al McChesney. Al McChesney and Steinbach.
You sure that's right?
I mean, if you go to my list of winners last round, everybody.
So Al McChesney and Tim Steinbach unable to make the call, both. We were supposed to have 26 cars, we only had 24 showed.
Hold on, we're still missing 2 cars for Pro Trophy.
I think McChesney just won in bracket 2. He might just be foregoing his Pro Trophy entry. I guess move to bracket 1. They missed their call. I mean, they gave them plenty of time. So we had 2
Okay,
racers to
bracket
show.
1 ready to go.
Alright, we had 2 Pro Trophy racers. 2 Pro Trophy racers didn't make their call, so we're running bracket 1 now. So now we have 24 coming back instead of 13, so that kind of screws Kevin next round. But it is what it is. You can't just reinstate someone that didn't show for the round.
Who's the Steinbach? Who's that?
That's Travis's buddy with the ratty old.
You still in?
Yeah.
He was the one we were waiting for. If he's ready to run, we can run his Pro Trophy round.
Right there.
Pro Trophy. We were missing 2 cars.
Steinbach just drove back. He's right there.
So,
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know where the other one was then. Because I was the only one that came up.
okay. If Steinbach's ready to go, we need to
Yeah, he
say-
just drove back to the pits. Steinbach was sitting here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get him.
Okay, Al's up here too. We'll run that pair after we run bracket
There's
1.
McChesney there.
That's all. We got both of them here. All right, we knew we were supposed to have 26 cars. Only 24 showed, but the 2 guys that we were waiting on did just show up. So we're going to run those 2 to finish out our last pair of Pro Trophy before going into bracket 1. So Tim Steinbach and Al McChesney will square off. Are you watching us live on Facebook down there, buddy? He's waving to the crowd. And you might be wondering, well, why don't you just DQ both those guys? Well, the problem is that would mess up the integrity of the ladder, even though we don't technically run a ladder. That would screw somebody out of a bye run next round. Because we know we're supposed to have 13 cars coming back next round. Are they going to run them after bracket 1 then? Okay. So here we go with our Pro Systems bracket 1 round 3 action. Blanchard's didn't make it out tonight, guys. See him. Aaron Morris from East Jordan to the Danny Nelson Racecraft Dragster for All Out Performance Fuels. 486 dial in, left side. 403 for power. Racing memory, Kelly Bales. Taking on Travis Marlin, the Fair Lake Potter Road Mafia Dragster. First Marlin race cars, 550 dial in. This is your first pair in round 3 action. Our $1,200 to win. Pro Systems bracket 1. 27 to a 007. The light going Travis, but a win light going left side. 490 on the 486. Aaron Boris moving on to round 4. .490 at 141 miles per hour. He advances to round 4. Here's Kelly Warner, the 27 Roadster out of Charlevoix. 583 dial in. Taking on Cade Brookshire, the John 316 Dodge Stealth from Elk Rapids, a 601 dial-in. Cade, I believe, doing double duty, still in bracket 2 as well. So our featured car on our Facebook post earlier today, and I got some of y'all here. Didn't know if we were going to race today with some of them ominous-looking rain clouds. Rain and race, I keep getting that word mixed up here today. No raining, we're racing. .180 left wheel. Dodge Stealth, yes it is, 602 on a 601 dial-in at 117 miles per hour. 15 pack there for the Dodge Stealth, gets him into round 4. There's Eric Johnson, 66 Chevy Tunova from Onekama, a 610 dial-in. Stokes Auto Entry. 496 big block for power. Thing on Bud Roof. East Jordan Battle of the Champs. Roof, the 2018 champ. Johnson, the 3-time champ around 2010. That time frame. 54 to a 66, both racers missing it a little bit. 2 thou, right lane under by 8 thou for the loss. Street Trophy, round number 4 to the staging lanes now, please. Street Trophy, Erickson 131, towing and recovery. Street Trophy, round number 4. Bring them up. Steve Micus and Aaron Cohen. Micus on the tree, 16 to a 58. Steve Micus takes it 564.4 on the 65 as the right lane broke out by 300s. Left lane under by 6 thou.
They're not coming out.
So Mike is moving on. Bring up the next pair. It's Rick LaRock, left lane, your buy run holder from Beulah. We got 10 racers left here, so this is our final pair, 5th pair of the round. The 2000 Mustang, Virginia Sports Bar, 651 dial for the Ford. Stokes Auto Repair and Frankfurt Tackle Box. And take on Corey Micus, the Bear Lake 63 Chevy 2. Steve Micus Racing, Thurlby Automotive, and Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior. Thanks to him. Amen. 20 to a 40. The light advantage going Micus. Finish line is Micus taking it right on the dial, dead 6. So right lane dead 6 at 116 with a 20 light. That's a 26 pack. Left lane was under by I believe 4 thou, if I looked right. Yes, the best winning light of the round was Keith Brookshire with a double 04. He is your buy run holder with 5 stars left.
I don't know who it's like Kevin has the buy run for
Did he win his race?
last one.
He did, yeah. We still got to run Chesney and
One.
right, but I'm just saying we still got to run that pair. Time trial here for Larry Drost.
Yeah, that's fine.
Looking them up, 13 in the tree. Chevy 2 runs 551 at 124 miles per hour. I gotta throw a little bit of light on our Christmas tree here. Get a little bright there. Understand Chuck Marlette can do a little spray pass for us, the Mustang. How many's left in Street Trophy? We're gonna do that Pro Trophy run first, right? Chuck here close, he had a spray pass a couple weeks ago. He stood her right up. I'll zoom in a bit here on my Facebook live feed. See what he does here on this tested tune run. spun a little bit there, so he didn't bring it up. Still a 546, 127 mile per hour pass. That put him in the top door slammer field if that's his goal next week.
I'm ready for the Pro Trophy to run first.
Alright, this is our that last pair of Pro Trophy that we had delayed there. Let these two run together for the right. Maybe they're all four. Also, let's have our Mini Juniors round 4. Mini Juniors semifinals, bring them up. Mini Junior is a semi, right? Ryder Byron, I thought. Tim Steinbach, 85 Cutlass, left lane, Thompsonville, 790 dial in. Al McChesney, 67 Belvedere. That was our final pair of Pro Trophy. Usually ran around to bracket 1 before getting to this final pair. These are the racers still in round 3. Final pair we had. Good hard loss there for McChesney, 009. It's going to be McChesney taking the win, 6:33 on the 31 with a 009 reaction time. I don't know what was left there in Pro Trophy. Stojkovic held on to the bye run regardless, right? So we'll have 13 racers left in Pro Trophy after that pair. 13 round winners, and Kevin Stojkovic will still hold on to his bye run. He will get a bye run next round.
Street Trophy round
4. All right, here we go. Street Trophy for Erickson Towing and Recovery. Round 4 action. Eight racers remain. Jaslyn Brett Banner, the bye run holder. She'll get a lane choice on her pair. 8 left. No bye runs left here in this class tonight. Quarter-final round, Street Trophy action here. TNT Specialized Transport, points event number 9. Michael Ellis from Kalkaska, 99 GMC Sonoma, 860 dial in. John Hall, 84 Monte Carlo from Caliva, 860 also. We got heads up race. You saw the left lane, got to jump on the light by about a 10th. 200 to a 312, win light left lane, and he got him by a 10th at the finish line also. Both racers 400s off their dial-in, running 864s. They were both dialed 860. And it was left lane with the 200 to a 300 light advantage. It gave him a 10th advantage and a win margin of a 10th. Here's Samantha Whitley, 78 Nova from Kalkaska, 825 dial-in. Take on Corey Thompson, 06 Charger RT. KCT Fabrication and No Bucks Racing, Teach Homeschool Co-op, right side, 938 dial. And Nova for Cesaro Motorsports, and Napa in Mansalona, the Polar Equator Napa. Moving on, it's going to be Corey Thompson, 942 on the 38. 1800's margin of victory going to the Mopar. Gary Bowman Sr. Dodge Dart from Prescott, 862 dial in for Bowman Racing and Cranky Racing. Taking on the right lane, Melissa Wood. The AMC Eagle out of Manistee for Wood Racing, 850 dial in. She's having some trouble keeping her going, but got her fired back up and ready to go. And Gary's over there shaking his head. Dang it, gotta figure out what that is. Gonna be a win for Gary Bowman Sr. left side, 867, 78 miles per hour. Rutland got there first, broke out. Here's Kenneth Burke from Mesick, quarterfinal round matchup, 97 Camaro. On the 92 Mustang, Jocelyn Breadbanner from Onekama, Moody Racing and DM Construction. Jocelyn Breadbanner all over this one. 0:16 reaction time to a 1:18. That's a 10th advantage for the Ford, and she's already on by here in Wampum. And Moody Racing taking the win. They're excited over there. She'll be back in the semifinals holding on to her bye run. So we got our mini juniors semifinal up and ready to go.
Just call it advanced.
It's not a bad idea. Attention to the pits. Let's have our advanced juniors. That's right, we're going to skip a round here of bracket 2 because we've got one racer that just ran in Pro Trophy. Advanced juniors, semifinals to the staging lanes. Advanced juniors, bring them up. Semifinals to the lanes now, please. Good thinking. Maybe I'll keep you around.
Just trying to see how fast that front car should go.
All right, here we go, semi-final round, auto body complete mini juniors. Lexi Sanford from Ludington, 799 dial-in. Anna Moore from Cadillac, 1025. She goes red. Lexi Sanford heads to the final. The 100 light. 799 dial. She runs a 796 on the 799. Right lane 1032 at 61 miles per hour. Hannah Moore, 001 red light. So we need our advanced juniors semifinals. The staging lanes now, please. Three racers remain. Leah Helsel is the bye run holder. And here's your buy run for mini juniors, Ryder Gervin. He'll be going to the final round with 007 red light. Lexi Sanford will have lane choice in the final. $12.81 and the $12.70.
One test right there. Okay.
Tell Jason Halsell we just called advanced juniors. Is someone bringing Leah up?
Are they ready, Troy? We are there.
Yeah, the problem was
One junior out there.
Jason right up here with his top door slammer ready to make a time trial. We just told him
There's
to
one
junior.
slammer first then. Okay.
So we're missing one advance. You know who they are.
Root, Kelso, and Harp.
How many's left in bracket 2?
11.
We really need to call them then too.
Why don't you get up time now?
Do you guys know what happened there with that pro trophy, the end of the pro trophy with the buy and all that business? Because Stojkovic had a buy, and I think there was an odd number of cars.
He didn't have a buy run. Melissa Sedlacek broke her car. She didn't make the round, so it was a broke run. So he's held on to his buy run. He is the buy run holder still.
So you got the broke run solo and the buy run solo.
Yep.
Well, no, he was paired for the buy run, so he still has it.
I got it.
Yep. Yeah, he won his round that round. Bottom line, yeah.
Well, he kicked my ass. I'm not saying that he laid a 002 on me. It's a beautiful pass. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
He's still holding on to it.
I'm actually sad because the car's running terrible. The driver we know is stupid. But I had a 005 in the previous round, and I thought, you announced that I got the buy. I'm like, woohoo! And I'm like, I said to Strikey, I'm like, hey, you got the buy? He's like, yeah, I got the buy. Did whatever. So I just wanted to come and clarify.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. All right, here's Drew Williams, top door slammer time trial. A little spray at it. Okay, a lot of spray. 509, 136 miles per hour. That car figured out. Bracket 2. Attention pits, bracket 2, round number 4. Bracket 2, round 4, the station lanes now, please.
Al has the Byron there.
Al McChesney, the buy run holder. Stay the back of the pack, Al McChesney. And there's what there?
11.
11 racers remaining. Top door slammer time trial pass here for Jason Helsel. Have a card, but yes.
No, I don't for either of them. Check for
Jason Helsel, you're a top door slammer runner-up at the Bowtie Challenge. Brand new Chevy 2. He was 491 on his first pass. 494 on his first pass. $499 on this pass. 142 miles per hour.
Go with the advance, please.
You want to let Jason get back up here to watch his daughter? Or? I guess it doesn't matter.
All right.
I guess she's a buy run, so it's not that big of a deal, right? So let's go. We need our bracket 2 racers, 11 drivers remaining. Bring them up for round 4. Bracket 2 payout this round, 40. Semi-final round, $10 losers this pair. We're up this pair. Ian Githart versus John Root, number 1 and 2 at the points. Ian left lane, Team Orange, Manistee. 803 dial, John Root, Evil Twin, Evil 27 dial in. Better ball, John Root, by a bunch. Twin like John Root, right side. 834 on the 27. Race there. Root gains some points back on the points leader at Githart. And it's going to be an all-man final. Leah Helsel, Woodstar Forestry right side at 797 dial in. She's got to have better than a 24 on the tree to have lane choice. So John Root to go in there with an 024 reaction time. We'll see who gets lane choice in the final. It will be John Root with lane choice. He goes red. And an 801 ET on her 797 dial-in, 80 miles per hour. We got 11 racers remaining here and our $1,200 to win. Lofka Heating and Cooling bracket 2. $40 for losers this round. This is your 8th finals. Final 11 cars. The winners move on one step closer to round 5, and there's going to be 6 racers remain.
Or bracket 2 would.
After this round of bracket 2, we'll go back to Street Trophy, I believe. How many's left in Street Trophy?
We're not gonna go pro trophy.
No, because you don't want to hot lap the cars that win here.
There are 4 cars left in Street Trophy.
Okay. We'll just give us something to do in between. We could even do a mini junior final.
Okay, we're ready, Trey.
Molly Loveall, mission 2.
Okay. Andy Stevens. No, bracket 2. Phil Anderson.
Last call, bracket 2. Last call, bracket 2.
Gary Daniels, 2222.
Wait, 4. Yes. Yes, me too.
3824, the red.
Yeah.
Yes. Kidder.
Yes.
Fluette.
Yes.
Berkshire.
Yes.
Al McChesney.
No.
Dave
Williams.
McChesney.
Dave, yes.
Stokes.
Yes.
Britnell. They're all here.
All right, Russell 2 then. We could actually go back to bracket 1 even. Well, some of these are probably in bracket 1 too. Phil Anderson, 79 Pontiac Phoenix, Maple City. $79 is your bracket 2, round 4 action. Taking on Bill Reno, 69 Firebird from Alger. The Reno's collision on the Sunrise side. Eagles red to be Anderson moving on 681 on the 79 as the right lane 45 red gave him a gift because Anderson was 98 on the tree. That's a little late for him. Bill Fluette, 86 Monte Carlo SS from Interlochen, 771 dial in. Taking on Kyle Kidder, 79 Camaro. The racer out of Benzie dial 725. Needs it both, yeah. Can't call red one. Red light Kyle Kidder, double 01 red. So it's going to be a Bill Fluette win with an 016 light. Moving on to the 773 ET, 88 miles per hour. Here's Chad Britnell, somebody Fairmont for Bad Mojo Motorsports. He's from McBain, 634 for the Ford. Mike Stokes from Kalama, 544 dial in. 72 Challenger for John Williams Race Cars. Stokes Auto Repair. He must have some bad. With a 27 tree,
There are 11 cars here. We're
33 pack.
The
Getting
Molly
ready for
is
the
not
bumper.
here, is it? 1025.
This is bracket 2. Al McChesney is the Byron.
Jake Foster, left wing. Jake Foster, 63 Chevy 2 from White Cloud with a 612 dial in. Perry Daniels, 85 Trans Am, South Boardman, 649 dial in. Red light for Daniels, 42 red. It's going to be a win for Foster. 293 winning reaction time for Jake Foster. 610 ET takes the win at 112 miles per hour. You got a gift there. Our final pair of the round, followed by the bye run. Street Trophy semifinal round to the staging lanes now, please. Street Trophy semifinals. Also, let's have our mini junior final round. Mini juniors final round to the staging lanes, please. Six, 665. got a dead battery there. Hopefully it's not hooked up to his trans brake button for him. The Duster Mopar Saginaw for Team Hyper Surgeon 665. And Cade Brookshire, John 316, Dodge Stealth 602 dialing. Paired up the Mopars to see who's going on in the quarterfinal round. Once again, we need our street trophy semifinal. 52 red here for Dave McChesney. So he's going to be winning for the Dodge Stealth. 47 on the tree. Cade Brookshire to broke out by 6 thou with a 47 green. Left lane was 666 on the 665. 52 red. And here's your buy run for Al McChesney. 67 Belvedere 2 from Freeland. Team High Precision Plymouth. Moving on. 6 drivers remaining. Your best winning reaction time in this round. Bill Fluette, 016. Get a buy run. Bill is not going to buy run, so he is your new buy run holder. Bill Fluette, your new buy run holder with 016. McChesney moving on with a 629.5 pass on a 630 dial in.
Street trophy, round 5.
Yeah, semifinals. Round 5, whatever it is. Yep, poison darts here, so we're good to go. All right, we got all 4 cars here ready to go. Erickson Towing and Recovery Street Trophy semi-final round. $10 for losers this round. The winners go on to the $75 final. The 25 runner-up along with the winner and runner-up trophies. Michael Ellis from Kalkaska, 860 dial in left lane for the GMC Sonoma. Corey Thompson from Grawn, 06 Charger RT, 938 dial in. Timer ready? On the boards. Here we go. Anybody's race, 100 to an 091. Slight advantage Mopar. Who's got it dialed in though? Finish line. It's going to be a win for the right lane Mopar. 940 on the 38. He has the final round with an 091 light as the left lane broke out by 800.